Incredibism City, the Path of Enlightenment, is a visionary urban space where the essence of Korean Buddhist philosophy permeates every architectural and cultural detail. It is not just a city, but a living embodiment of the spiritual and intellectual journey toward enlightenment, anchored in the teachings of ancient Korean Buddhist masters. Here's a closer look at the main elements and themes that define this extraordinary city. City overview. The city's layout mirrors Buddhist principles of balance, harmony, and unity, guiding inhabitants and visitors alike through a journey of spiritual reflection and intellectual growth. Every aspect of the city has been meticulously designed to foster an environment of peace, contemplation, and understanding. Here, the boundaries between physical space and spiritual teachings blur, with the city itself serving as both a sanctuary and a teacher. The pathways are often circular, reflecting the cyclical nature of life and the interconnectedness of all beings, while the use of natural landscapes interwoven with sacred spaces symbolizes the unity of mind, nature, and the cosmos. Shag distinguishable characteristics. The city's landmarks represent the philosophical teachings of key Buddhist figures in Korea's history, each offering its own unique space for contemplation and enlightenment. 1. Sungnang Pavilion. A tribute to Sungnang's teaching on the Two Truths doctrine, the pavilion is expansive, offering views that symbolize the coexistence of relative and absolute truths. Visitors are invited to meditate on duality, seeking harmony between these seemingly opposite realities. 2. Hwayam Reconciliation Hall, Hwajengsa. Reflecting the intricate nature of Hwayan Buddhism, this hall's interconnected design of bridges and circular paths physically manifests the idea of unity and diversity. Visitors explore the reconciliation of all beings and phenomena, meditating on the interconnectedness of life. Oneness of Mind Temple, Ilshimsang. This serene space invites visitors to experience the philosophy of oneness of mind, where the unity of consciousness and reality is realized. The flowing architectural lines inspire deep contemplation on how all thoughts and actions are interconnected, deriving from a single, universal source. Wonhyo Sanctuary, Wonhyoe Sasang. Inspired by Wonhyo's teachings on harmonizing divergent ideas, this sanctuary embraces the unity of opposites through its soft, curved forms, symbolizing the acceptance of diverse perspectives and the reconciliation of seemingly contradictory philosophies. 5. Hwayan Garden. A beautiful, tranquil garden designed in circular, interconnected patterns, the Hwayan Garden represents the Flower Garland Sutra's philosophy of interdependence. It is a place to meditate on the infinite connections between all beings and phenomena in the universe. 6. Wisang Hall of Contemplation, Isange Sang. Inspired by Wisang's deep reflections on existence, this hall integrates seamlessly into the natural landscape. Its architecture promotes thoughtful introspection on the infinite relationships that bind all things, offering visitors an immersive space for quiet reflection. 7. Bulgukdo Sanctum, Prugukdo Sasang. Representing the concept of the Buddhist Pure Land, the Bukdo Sanctum is an ethereal space of floating structures and serene, pristine landscapes. It encourages meditation on the aspiration for a pure, harmonious world free from suffering. 8. Jajang Wisdom Temple Sang. This temple, with its disciplined and symmetrical architecture, reflects Jajang's teachings on monastic discipline and the importance of ethical living. The space promotes deep study of Buddhist precepts, emphasizing spiritual order and ethical principles as pathways to wisdom. 9. Wonchuk Meditation Pavilion, Sang. Focused on the consciousness-only doctrine, this pavilion encourages deep meditation on the layers of perception and consciousness. Its simple, profound design mirrors the journey of peeling back the layers of the self to achieve true understanding. 10. Shilla Precepts Academy, Shinlaekeak. Modeled after ancient Korean learning institutions, the Shilla Precepts Academy is dedicated to teaching the ethical precepts of Buddhism. It symbolizes the importance of moral integrity and education, and its courtyards and lecture halls serve as a space for philosophical exploration. Artistic integration. The art in Incredibism City, the Path of Enlightenment, is both symbolic and deeply spiritual. Sculptures, murals, and interactive installations are scattered throughout the city, often representing Buddhist symbols like the Wheel of Dharma, symbolizing the path to enlightenment, the lotus flower, representing purity and spiritual awakening, and visions of the Pure Land. These artworks are meant to inspire reflection and serve as visual representations of the philosophical teachings that guide the city's inhabitants. Color plays an important role, with soft greens symbolizing life and interdependence, earthy tones representing grounded wisdom, and bright gold symbolizing enlightenment and transcendence. The city's design and artwork work together to create an environment of peace, meditation, and spiritual growth. Philosophy and way of life. Inhabitants of Incredibism City, the Path of Enlightenment, live in accordance with the core teachings of Buddhist masters such as Seongnam, Wonyo, Wisang, Jajang, and Wanchok. Their way of life is centered on the pursuit of spiritual wisdom, ethical discipline, and the understanding of deeper truths. Daily life in the city is filled with opportunities for meditation, reflection, and philosophical discourse. Unity, reconciliation, and the harmony of opposites are not just abstract concepts, but are actively practiced in both personal and communal life. The city fosters a deep sense of interconnectedness, and its inhabitants strive to embody compassion, understanding, and peaceful coexistence. Conclusion: Incredibism City, the Path of Enlightenment, is a city that goes beyond mere architectural beauty or intellectual exploration. It is a living expression of Korean Buddhist wisdom, where the teachings of ancient masters shape the very fabric of everyday life. Through its serene spaces, interconnected pathways, and profound philosophy, the city offers a transformative journey toward inner peace, enlightenment, and a deeper understanding of existence.